break down the title for us, why you chose that for the album title.
Break down the title of Only Way Is Up. I've been saying Only Way Is Up for years now. Like from my Twitter, you know what I'm saying? When I first started Twitter, I just had a quote I just kept going by. It was Only Way Is Up, Only Way Is Up. And that was just like a personal quote I used to use for myself to motivate myself to keep going. And before I dropped In Due Time, the original title from In Due Time was Only Way Is Up. But it just, at that point, I didn't want to use that shit. I wanted to, you know what I'm saying, just bring a different element to it, even though it means the same shit. But it's like, it means something different to me personally. So I saved the Only Way Is Up title. And my first album came and shit, it was perfect timing. So I used Only Way Is Up for it.
Now, explain the artwork. Can you break that down, why you chose the artwork to look the way it does?
Explain the artwork for Only Way Is Up. It's simple. The label wanted to do like I'm not really into the photography thing that deep, but when you take outside pics and you just, you know what I'm saying, just do, was it freelance? I don't know what it's called, but it's like they wanted to just shoot pictures, you know what I'm saying? But me, I told them I wanted to do something that was really in my element as far as like what I do best, and that's music, you know what I'm saying? So I wanted a music-based photo shoot, you know what I'm saying? Something in the studio or something by instrument, just something that just got something to do with music, because everything I do is about the music. So that's really the artwork. We did the photo shoot in Tree Sounds. We knocked it out in probably like an hour. We got some dope ass shots. Shout out my boy Dewan. I don't want to say his name wrong. I probably fucked it up just now, but shout out to him. But now we had got that photo shoot done in Tree Sounds, and it came out dope as hell. And the artwork, I got like the inside booklet. I finally seen the inside booklet of the album. That shit looking crazy. So salute to him for that. Now
the release date, September 4th. Why that date? Is there any significance for it?
No, there's nothing to that date. That's just the date that the label chose. You know what I'm saying? I ain't really want to argue with the day. I really wanted just the album to drop. You feel me? Because there's a lot of dope shit on there that I want the world to hear. But as far as September 4th, that's just the date that they chose. So September 4th is when the album's dropping.
Now at this point, what can you say that we can expect from this album?
What can you expect from the album? Of course, K Count, you know what I'm saying? Of course, the K Count that I've been giving to the world. I just say I went more deep into like depth as far as content and like, you know what I'm saying, giving folks a little image of my past and where I came from, and just, it sounded like In Due Time a little bit. You know what I'm saying? We kind of brought it back to like the grind and just really talking about some shit instead of just having some club shit and just turning up and just doing all that monkey shit. We really, like, it's more feeling on this album, you know what I'm saying? If you're really into music, if you're a music head, and if you love my music, you're really gonna feel it and you're gonna understand where I'm coming from.
The Comfortable single, how did that come about?
Comfortable, that was easy. I think I was coming from one of these goddamn cities, man. We was on the road, and that's when we was in LA recording. We was in LA for like 4 months recording, and had just got off the plane. Me and Mambo had got back to the mansion, and as soon as we got off the plane, we went straight to the studio. Fruit and all of them was in the lab, and Fruit had the beat playing, and that was the first song I recorded straight off the plane, and it was Comfortable, and it was so dope, but it was something new, you know what I'm saying? It was something refreshing for me, and niggas was like, let's put this on the album, and at first I was against it, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm doing all that singing and all that extra shit on there. But I was like, hey, you know what I'm saying, this might be a record that really take me over the top and show and prove to the folks that I'm more than just a club artist or whatever the fuck y'all think of me, you know what I'm saying? So we put out Comfortable as the lead single, and that shit is going up, as you can see. Definitely going the fuck up.